Well, hello, SEC Sorrento. Just wanted to come in with our midweek video announcements and just kind of give you an idea of what's going on this weekend with church and what actually is my hope for our midweek video here, which I'm going to switch to getting to you guys on Thursdays, just because Wednesdays is an office day where I'm at central office in Salmon Arm. So it gets a little tricky for me to get that recorded and out to you before Thursday, but I want to get this out so that it comes out on Thursday mornings regularly. You can expect it to come in. It'll be posted onto the Facebook group, but it'll also show up in your email for those of you that aren't on Facebook. Three things that I want to cover. First is on Sunday, we're going to be live streaming, so no more recording. So when you watch at 10 a.m. on Sunday on Facebook, we're going to launch live on Facebook. I will actually be standing in the hall on the stage preaching to the few people that are there to help me get the service done. This Sunday, we're starting back into a rotation with the worship team. So Lord willing, if the Miller students are able to join us and not quarantined for a long time, we're going to get them back into the rotation. Excited to have Chris Bejan and her team back leading again this Sunday, and then we'll have opportunities for all the other musical folks to plug in, and we'll have a rotation. And I know I'm excited about that, to share that load, to share that burden, and have a greater expression of worship, which is kind of more complete and hopefully represents the congregation a little bit better. Like I said, we're going to be on Facebook. We're going to be live, which means I'm also going to, and I mentioned this before, as I reach over and grab it, I'm going to be pulling out my phone during the service and actually interactively asking questions and looking for connections. I've had some people step up, and they're going to try to continue to be that kind of cheerleader, welcome here, how's it going, chit chatter. So we would love for you to join us on Sunday at 10 a.m. if you're at all possible on Facebook. If you don't watch it on Facebook and you catch it on YouTube, we're going to have to upload that secondary after the service, but we're going to try to do that as fast as we can. So hopefully it won't be too long, but we'll announce once that gets posted up online, we'll announce that it is there and ready for you to watch as well. So apologies that we had to pick one over the other. It's just the logistics of trying to get it there. There are ways for us to do that. We just are waiting for some equipment that'll hopefully allow us to do that in a little bit easier manner, so eventually we can get them both out, Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Now, this midweek Thursday announcement type video, one of the things that I want to do on Sunday is, as we preach, lots of times people have questions about the content. Why am I presenting it a certain way? You know, did I mean to say the things that I said? Can I expand on things? And what I want to do is actually start on the Thursday mornings with kind of a little bit of a almost podcast kind of idea, questions from the pews. Basically, if you have questions, you can fire them to me through my email or text message, or put them onto the Facebook feed or YouTube feed, and then I've got a few days to kind of flesh out an answer, and we'll do that here in the video. So I'll front load the announcements, the stuff that everybody needs to know, and I'll make sure that you know what questions I'm going to try to answer, so that if you want to stick around for those, you're able to do that. So this midweek video hopefully will become a little bit of an interactive teaching tool, a little bit of a Bible study, a little bit of a deeper study. I've already got some preloaded questions from the pew that are going to start next week, and we're going to start working through them. So that's great stuff. I've been asked before questions on why do we have different translations of the Bible? How does that all work? Questions about why are some words in some translations, like the word propitiation, you can find it in the English Standard Version and a few other versions like that, but it's not, say, in the NIV version. Why is that? So over the coming weeks, we'll kind of unpack some of those things. You can ask literally anything, and I will do the research and try to answer those questions and work through that, as long as it is something that I think that is going to be beneficial for the greater congregation. If it's something that's kind of a personal issue, it gives me a chance to interact with you as well on that level. So we're going to do that Thursdays, questions from the pews that are kind of arising out of Sunday morning messages, and then we're going to address them on Thursdays, and away we go. And the final thing that I wanted to say, as I try to keep this under 6 minutes every week, is I'd love to hear from you guys. Like to know what's going on in your lives. I've got some folks that are doing some contacting as well as myself, and we're trying to make it through so that people are getting not missed and talked to and that kind of stuff. But you can always make it really easy, and you can message me and ask how I'm doing, and we can get a conversation going that way. So I'd love to hear from you. If you've got a pen, grab it out. steve@aplacetobelong.ca. That's my email address. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram. You can send a message through the church streams on those kinds of things, and it will get to me. So I'd love to hear from you guys. Love to know what's going down, and I'd love to share how things are going for us as well. Remember, we're in community. We're all in this together, and I would love for us to continue to build that network, that connectedness, that community, which is the body of Christ. And so that one day when we all gather back together again after this COVID mess, we'll be able to hit the ground running as a cohesive church family that is longing to see the gospel of Jesus Christ go out into the community. So thank you again for sticking with me. Thanks for checking out the information. See you on Sunday at 10 a.m. Excited to be live streaming over there on Facebook, and then YouTube to follow once we can get that posted. Have a great day.